Hey guys, Buff Elgato here. I want to talk to you about the new pistol that just got added in Season 3 of Cold War and also Warzone. It is the AMP63. It is a full automatic pistol. This pistol's already been proven to be OP. I'm going to show you how to unlock it, what parts to put on it. This is definitely going to be nerfed pretty soon. So what you need to do is go ahead and unlock it, use it as much as possible. As you know, or as you may not know, I'll show you. Infinity Ward and Activision, they send me loadouts that they want me to test, ones that they think that go well together. They send me camouflages, things like that. They have told me, they did not send me this gun, but they have told me what parts are the best for it. This gun is just basically another way, since Warzone is free. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get killed by a weapon in Warzone that came from Cold War. The reason why is, as I said many videos ago, every time they nerf a gun that is OP, it's, like I said, 9 times out of 10 going to be a Cold War weapon, and it's just going to be replaced by another Cold War weapon. Warzone was free. They're wanting you to spend money on Cold War to get these weapons so that you're on par or can compete against these other people that are having the advantage of these guns. So anyway, this is the AMP63 pistol. I'm about to show you myself unlocking it. It's a full auto pistol, very fast rate. You're going to want to dual wield these. I'll show you what parts to put on it. So I am in Cold War, and as it says, using a pistol, eliminate 5 enemies in 20 different completed matches. Now, as you can see, my 1911 and Diamatti are max level, so I was using my Magnum. I do not recommend that, but my reflexes are pretty fast, my aiming steady. I was using my Magnum just because I wanted to level up the Magnum while I do this. It's just tedious, doesn't take long. If I was you, I would use the Diamatti and play hardcore Nuketown 24/7. Just run in, get 5 kills. You're going to be able to do it every game, most likely. Just get 5 kills, and then you can switch back to your primary, whatever your primary is. Diamatti is burst, so it shouldn't be a problem. Killing people really easy on hardcore Nuketown 24/7. This gun was a little bit glitched. It was released to some people accidentally about 2 weeks ago, where people could unlock it, and you may have seen people run around with it. Now, you have to complete these matches, so it'll keep track. It'll go all the way up to 20 out of 20. If I have left any matches, that number will drop down. When I get the last 5 that I think that will complete the 20 out of 20, if I've only finished 10 matches and I quit out of 10, right when I hit 20 out of 20, that number is going to drop 10 out of 20. So whether you lose connection, you quit, whatever, it's going to count it. Just like the Street Sweeper did the same thing. When it comes to Cold War weapons, you cannot quit. You have to complete the matches. If it's a Modern Warfare gun, then you can quit. If you're playing Modern Warfare, you can go, you can play whatever shipment, whatever shoot house. You can quit as soon as you do the challenge. You cannot do that on Cold War. You have to complete these matches. I want to go in, show you what to do to unlock this. Or how I do it. It's very simple. I'm going to be using the Magnum to show you guys, and then we're going to go in. I'm going to show you the gun, show you what goes on it. Okay. So I go to hardcore Nuketown 24/7, and as soon as I spawn, I'm going to be switching over to my Magnum. Sometimes you can get kills right off the bat. Sometimes you might die 5 times in a row. It just all depends on your skill, your luck, where you go, where the enemies go, you know, timing, placement, things like that. But I always get at least 5 kills with my pistol in each game on this. It doesn't take long at all. Now, if you do not have Cold War, and you were trying to unlock this gun on Plunder or Warzone, I am not 100% sure if you can quit since you're playing a Modern Warfare game, because you're still using a Cold War weapon. So if you go in the Plunder and you get 5 kills and you quit, I am not sure if it still counts. I was watching some people trying it. Didn't look like it was counting. Now, do not feel bad if you're playing a game. Let's say it's your very first game and you get your pistol and you go in and you get 5 kills and you pull this screen up and you like change class edit and you go down and it still says 0 out of 20. Do not get upset. It will not count that first challenge until the end of the game. So it'll say, so don't think you're using a wrong gun, a wrong blueprint, wrong loadout, things like that, because it really depends on how far you are in the challenge. But the very first one, it will not count until the game ends. So you can sit here and get 20 kills and it still says 0 out of 20 when you pull it up and you're thinking, what am I doing wrong? It's just, it will not count the first one. Alright, so I got my 5, so I'm just going to run my primary. It will not count it until the game ends. So right there you see I used the revolver. Quickly got my 5. Now I'm just running in with my primary and I want to finish the game, and I'll show you guys the results at the end of the game. Alright, so there it is. Challenge complete. So I have, right there it says PM63, but it's actually the AMP63. So anyway, we're going to go in. It's a little glitchy. It's a little glitchy. So let's go in. Let's back out. And we'll take a look at it. So here it is, the AMP63. So we're going to go ahead and equip it. And as you can see, if you're comparing it to like my Magnum, the damage is a little less, but the speed, range, and mobility is a lot higher. So we're going to go ahead and pick it. Oh, and if you notice, there is the shop, right, that you can buy it. I probably would not buy this. There has been issues in the past where when you buy a blueprint like this and you don't have the gun unlocked, you don't unlock anything for it. You have to have the gun unlocked. Now, once you unlock the gun, if you want to buy this for the skin, then you would unlock things for it as it ranks up. But there's been a lot of times where when you buy a blueprint like this and you don't have the gun unlocked, you will not unlock anything for it. So we're going to go with the AMP63 and we're just going to take a look. So we're going to use this as is. I won't go ahead and tell you what Call of Duty sent me to use on this gun. So the first thing is the muzzle. Now this is for Warzone. They told me the best loadout to use on Warzone for this gun is go to muzzle. You're going to be trying to go for the agency suppressor. This is a pistol, so luckily the highest rank is like a 32. It's like a 32. So it's not a 55 like all of the other guns in Cold War. Every other gun is like a 55 or a 56. This is a pistol, obviously, so the highest rank is a 32, so it won't take you that long, especially if you're using a double coin Nuketown. Now, when I pick hardcore Nuketown 24/7, you're going to get a range of games. Some of them take a little longer. Like Team Deathmatch, obviously, is faster than like Domination, things like that. But the thing is Nuketown is so small that I've timed myself playing hardcore Team Deathmatch on random maps. It takes a lot longer than Nuketown 24/7, even though it has a mixture of game types. It's even faster than Zombies. Doesn't feel like it because it's very repetitive. Zombies, you're playing, you're like, oh man, that gun leveled up really quickly. You look down, you actually been playing for like 2 hours. Where a normal game on Nuketown is only 10 minutes max. And if you're using a double coin, you're ranking up, at least I am, I'm ranking up 4 or 5 times every 10 minutes. So you can level this thing up very quickly. But the 5 attachments you want are the agency suppressor. You're going to go down to the barrel. You're going to want the task force. Now it says 6.4, but when you go over to Warzone, this is probably going to change to a 7.2. Okay, a lot of these things change. Even the pros and cons, they're going to change. These pros and cons on some of these parts are not going to be the same compared to Cold War to Warzone. So you're going to go all the way down to the task force, and it's probably going to say 7.2 because that's what Call of Duty's tell me, that it's 7.2 on Warzone. Okay, now you're going to go down to the body, and you're going to get the 5 milliwatt laser sight. Okay, so these are probably going to be worded maybe a little bit different, but it's this one. It's the SWAT 5mm. You want this one. Okay, you want that laser sight because we're going to be dual wielding, right? So that means stock dual wield. That's at 35. Okay, so the max rank's 35. Okay, and then the ammunition, the magazine, you're going to get this right here. That's the NAG 25 round. Okay, so the STANAG 25 round. You're going to get the dual wield laser. You're going to, barrel. You're going to get the task force, right? The body. You're going to get the SWAT 5 milliwatt, right? And then you're going to get for the muzzle, you're going to get the agency suppressor. Okay. Now, let's go in and see what we can do. So, I want to pick this. And I am going to go ahead and burn a weapon. Oh, I do not have a weapon token. Okay, so I will not be burning a weapon token, but I will show you how fast it is after one match.
History is written by the victor.
Okay, guys, I didn't do that well. I did get best play. Show you what I got. Every single kill was with this pistol. Every single kill was with the pistol. I never got any kills for grenades, for my primary, anything like that. I did go negative. They got an airship there at the end, and we were getting destroyed. And of course, on Nuketown, people spawn behind me. But I did rank it up quite a bit. That's my first game that is without a token. So let's go in and see exactly what I got, what I did. So I went 34 and 42. I had 36 objectives. So I had more objectives than anybody. I went 34 and 42. Let's go ahead and back out here. And we're going to take a look at what we unlocked for it. So it is up to a level 4, almost a 5. So that's all I was saying. Without a coin, you can level it up 3 or 4 times a game. Each game is 10 minutes on 24/7 Nuketown hardcore. Make sure you're doing hardcore, or these pistols are going to take a few shots to kill someone. If you do have a coin, you're going to be ranking this up a lot faster. Now, of course, when you get a little bit higher ranking, the leveling is going to go a little slower, but remember, this only goes up to a 35. So we're not going to put anything on that. We'll put a little muzzle brake on it. We'll see how that works. And bullet velocity, we can use that as well until we have everything unlocked. But that is the gun. And I'm going to jump over to Warzone and show you over there real quick, and then we'll be done with this video. They gave me all these loadouts to try out. Don't worry, I did go through and max out every one of these weapons. Every single gun I've maxed out my own. But they have given me these loadouts, and obsidian to play around with. So we're going to go to this one. This is the one that I usually test with. I'm using the AMAX and MP5. So we're just going to go in and just take a look at the pistol here. So let's just pick like high alert, something like that. Let's go in here and we're going to get the, there it is, the amp. So let's see if everything is what we said it was going to be. So the muzzle, okay, yeah, it doesn't say on here exactly what it is. So you're going to be picking the agency suppressor. The barrel is going to be the 7.2 task force. On Cold War, it's the 6.4 task force, but we know it's the very last one. Call of Duty's telling me that on Warzone, it's the 7.2. So we'll see. The laser, you're going to be using the fourth one down. It's the SWAT 5 milliwatt laser sight. No optic. Ammunition, the Stanag 25 round. And then dual wield is going to pop up. You're going to have your perk pop up after you level this gun up, and you'll put on dual wield. And that's probably what I may run for a while. The Cold War MP5 by the numbers is the best SMG all around. When you look at damage, speed, movement, things like that, on paper, it's the best one. Depending on how you play, any SMG is great in the right hands. But I've been using the Cold War MP5, and I am going to switch it up with this AMP63. As soon as I get it leveled up, I only have to get to a 35, so only 31 more levels. And it's very easy to level up a pistol. But I just wanted to show you that this is all coming from Call of Duty. That, as you can see, they do give me loadouts to try, skins, like even these. You can see that that's a DM Ultra. Look, I do not have DM Ultra unlocked. I don't even have Gold or Diamond unlocked. They give me these to test out, to use, and anyway, that's what they're telling me, that this AMP63 is OP to increase Cold War sales, and those are the parts that you need to put on it. But guys, hope this video wasn't too long. If you liked it, please hit like, please share. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.